from the campaign screen, you can just quickly start a campaign. So here I'm going to type in DC tax delinquent list and hit next. And you can see we've got wizards for everything. I mean, we make it super easy. It just asks every question. Do you want ringless voicemail? Are you uploading a new list? Are you going to create a new list? So here I'm going to actually create a new list and just show you how easy it is to just drag your lists right onto the screen, and REI Rail just looks through the list and it picks out all your fields. And this is what we call the instant field mapper. You can just quickly map the fields. As you can see here, first name, last name. I just dragged all the phone numbers over, the address of the property, the zip code, and the city. And then when I click next, everything is good to go. Do I want DNC, do not call? And here's the great part. This is where I choose my tracking number, and I want to choose a local tracking number because I'm calling people in Washington, D.C. So I put in 202 as the area code that I want, and that's my cell phone number. Please don't call me, but actually you can, and it's done. It's just that simple. Just like that, it takes me now to create my ringless voicemail recording. So as soon as I'm done, I can just click this record, and this is what's awesome. I can just record my message right through the browser. No uploading files, no having to go through a variety of ways to get files uploaded for campaigns. Here's all the files I've uploaded, ringless messages that I can send out for all my campaigns. And I just choose which one I want for my campaign. I just come in here and click it. I can change it every day. I can change it every minute. It doesn't matter. And then I go right to my scheduler, and this is the simplest scheduler in ringless voicemail systems out there. You just decide what times you want your schedules to run. You just, drag it open for the period. You can turn a day off, shut a day off, and you save your schedule. And when you're done, you're ready to go. And that's it. That's your ringless voicemail campaign in a few seconds or less. And when you're ready for it to start, you just toggle that start campaign button, and we will start dropping your voicemails immediately. It's just that simple. So one of the things that I want to show you too is just as calls come in, you want to be able to quickly filter through your lists. And here's an example campaign that we have right now that's got analytics. It's got calls that are happening on a daily basis. Here's where I can view every single phone call that has come into this campaign. I can play messages. I can filter easily through the list. I can filter through the tags that my team has placed on any of the prospects that have come in. I can easily text people from here. So here I'm going to actually just filter all the leads. And this is what it looks like. A phone call just came into the campaign, and I hit go to this call. And this is what it looks like when a seller or when a prospect calls you. You get mapping information, you get call detail information. I can easily tag this call as a lead so my team knows that it's a lead. I get photos. If they're out there on the web, REI Rail will scrape them and find them. I can set reminders if I want to follow up with a caller in the future. So let's just say for this person, I want to follow up with them sometime in later September and say, hey, follow up about her parents' home. And if I want to leave notes about this call so that my team members can see them, anytime this caller comes in, those notes will come up, and just leave something specific about the call, like her father is attached to the property. So when you have a conversation, if you end up on the phone with her father, you got to understand that and recognize the fact that he's emotionally attached to this property. So we've thought of everything, guys. And here's the greatest feature is the deep trace. You get employee information, photos, social profiles. For the property, you get the property tax record. Even if you don't tell REI Rail who the owner is, REI Rail will tell you who the owner of that property is. Tax assessment information, mortgage data, additional images that we can find on some of the MLS websites out there. And also the last 5 property transactions that happened. So you can really see what the story is on that property, as well as property comps. No more going to 100 different sites. Last thing I'm going to show you is Leadpages. how quickly you can just set up lead pages on our platform. These are tested squeeze pages to really get prospects and motivated sellers to convert. You go in our library, you find a beautiful site, you just quickly tell us what you want your web address to be, and you just put in some fine details around, for your SEO, like the title of the page, a quick description of the page that'll show up in Google, and the keywords that you want, relevant keywords that you want in that page, like buy homes in Atlanta or sell homes fast in Atlanta. And that's it. The site is done. You click this link, and here's our site. It's live on the internet. No web developers, no web development. A beautiful page with professional copywriting, professional designers. These pages have been tested with our top clients. They are known to convert. You've got Google Type Ahead, beautiful capture forms to get all the data that you need from your sellers. But here's the greatest thing. Sometimes we know sellers won't fill the whole form. So the second that they leave their name, their first name, their last name, and an email or a way to contact them, at that point, REI Rail has captured the lead. They don't need to finish the form. So when you go back in REI Rail inside your website, you can see the lead here with all the data ready to go.